Hi, YouTubers. It's been a while. So, today I had a design idea that I wanted to show you guys. And I thought, why not? I could make a little blog of this as well while we're doing this process. Um, Currently, right now, I'm making the noodles off of Ponyo. I don't know if y'all know the Ponyo movie animes by Studio Ghibli, but these are like these are the noodles. This is what it's supposed to look like. I got this little recipe book from Five Below because I actually like to cook and I love anime. So when I seen an anime cookbook, I was like, I gotta get it. So I'm trying out one of the recipes today. I feel like today is a good day to try it, and I've been wanting to try it for a while. So currently, right now, I got. I don't know if y'all can see. I got my little egg boiling. I put it on medium and letting the egg boil, and I just set a timer for 6 minutes and 30 seconds, so I can let that boil. Right now we got 4 minutes. I'm pretty sure my timer is gonna go off at some point in the video, and I'm gonna come back in the kitchen so I could flip the egg over to the other side, and then yeah, I got my little setup. I don't know if y'all can see, but that's the bowl. Um, I got my little turkey. I know they said ham, but I got turkey meat. I'm putting jalapenos in there, and I got some chicken ramen noodles that I'm gonna put in there as well. So this will be very exciting to see the technique. So, well, I got 4 minutes on the clock. I'm gonna talk to y'all about this design we finna do. Seem like we always have vlogs together, and I'm okay with that. First, I want to show y'all the draft and the idea of the design. Okay, and then I'm gonna show y'all a little bonus and tell y'all a little fun fact about me. So this is the design. I don't know if y'all can see it. I'm trying to make sure that it focus. Okay, there we go. This is the design. They're actually inspired by Care Bears. I used to watch Care Bears when I was a child, and I grew up with Care Bears as a kid. And then I had an idea to do it with an Octoplushie. So the plan is to make the cheer Care Bear with one side. And as you see, you got the rainbow and the two little hearts for its little marks. And then with this one is like the grumpy. Would be like the grumpy Care Bear. Which it got the little cloud and instead of hearts. Because I'm going to show y'all reference pictures. I put like a little thunder on there. I thought it would be really nice and really different. And I used to have the DVD, and I used to watch two different versions of the Care Bears, which I'm gonna show y'all. Um, I got 2 minutes and 30 seconds, so I'm gonna try to make this quick before I go flip this egg. Okay, so let's see, cause I downloaded pictures. Okay, hold up. I don't know why. Sometimes like how sometimes when you download pictures on your phone, they don't come out. They don't come out the way they're supposed to. But I grew up with these Care Bears. I remember I had the DVD of this one, and I remember the sound the Care Bear Countdown. And I remember I had a DVD and I had a Care Bear plushie. But I don't know what happened to it. Like it was like a little one and it had like a little rainbow on his chest. And it had the little heart for the hands and as far as the feet, and it has the little red heart on the back of it. But good news is that years later. I got a minute left. My sister got me a Care Bear. I think it's the 2021 one. I was so excited because the cheer one was always my favorite, besides the sun one. I thought Grumpy was funny. Yeah, I got me a little Care Bear, and with the little hearts. And then it got the little heart on the back. They're still doing that, except it was red. Now it's pink this time. So definitely excited about this. And hold on a minute. I'll be back. Okay, I'm back. I had a text message from my sister, so I had to answer it. I'm finna flip this egg real quick. Finna flip this egg. Trying to get out of view. Get a spoon or something. Um, if y'all would like I said, the recipe book, I found it in Five Below. Like I said. But hold up, I might pick this up by the spoon so I can flip it to the other side. But apparently I'm supposed to turn it every minute, but that's my fault. But I flipped it, and I'm still turning it, and I'm gonna leave it in there for like a minute or two to see what happens. But yeah, if y'all want the recipe for the noodles that I'm making, what I may do is make a community post on the recipe so you guys can see it. Or I might take a picture of the book and post it on the community post. Either which one, if you guys are interested. But I just flipped the egg, but apparently you're supposed to flip it every minute, but I didn't know that, so I'm gonna flip it to the other side and let it cook for a few minutes. But anyway, I was saying, that's what I was saying. Hold on, y'all. I will be back. I got another text message. Sorry, y'all. It seems like I'm moving around a lot today. But I finally got a Care Bear years later. And I was so happy because I actually like Care Bears. And I actually grew up with Care Bears as a child. I grew up with two different versions. That's one of the versions I showed y'all. And then I grew up with the original OGs, like the very original OGs. And of course, there's another one. I grew up with three different versions. I'm trying to find them, but they're kind of really hard to find now, you know? And one of them is kind of like, okay, that looks like the version I grew up with, but I'm trying to find it. Okay, I'm gonna show y'all a little bit of the generation I grew up with, but I don't know the name of each generation. Okay. Okay. You see these to like the sun and the rainbow when I grew up within that Care Bear generation too. So there's three different generations that I know. And today, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be making two versions based off of the cheer and the grumpy. Like I said, I've always loved cheer and I've always loved the sun one, but cheer has always been the one that stuck with me the most. Grumpy, I always thought he was funny. So I'm gonna show you little pictures of cheer and the grumpy, so y'all can see the Care Bear by itself to see what I'm working with. Okay. Yeah, this one actually this one looks just like the version I grew up with. And this one is kind of like what the plushie I used to have as a child was inspired by. Was kind of like this one. Except like I said, it wasn't real big as that one. It was kind of little and kind of skinny. Um there's a lot of attention to the stomach though. Besides the cute little big heads and the cute little hair that they still do. But this is cheer. This is basically the inspiration. And then I'm gonna show y'all grumpy. Grumpy. Sorry if it seems like I'm running a lot, but I thought it'd be a good moment to blog this. I don't know why I thought this picture was funny. I originally downloaded this one, but this is Grumpy. This is Grumpy. Oh, wait a minute. Sometimes it does that. I don't know why. I'll get it up and running in a second. Give me a second. Because I want to show y'all the inspiration of what it looks like. This is a sticker, but this is how Grumpy looks. And so y'all can kind of see what Care Bears I'm using and where the inspiration kind of like comes from. Because I wanted to show y'all that real quick. Now, I'm finna go and check on this egg that I just flipped. It says it's supposed to be flipped every minute. The reason why is because I'm trying to keep the egg yolk centered. That's what I'm trying to do. Y'all get a little side of my cooking life. Okay, had to get a text message real quick. Woo. I gonna cap this thing was hot, kind of threw me off, but it's okay. When you're cooking, safety first, okay? For anybody that may be younger, safety first. But for the most part, I think my audience are adults or young adults. Okay. Seems like the egg is pretty soft. Hopefully the yolk stays in. Just to make sure. Hopefully the yolk stays in there. That's what I'm hoping for. As they say, you're supposed to flip it every minute, but hey, we all make mistakes. So I'm probably not gonna too much start until that egg process is done. But what I am gonna do is go over the materials that will be used in this video. I just thought it was fun to give y'all a little background and talk to y'all about how I grew up with Care Bears and sharing with y'all the Care Bears I liked and what Care Bear generations I grew up with. I grew up with the original one. I grew up with the one with the Care Bear countdown. I don't remember which Care Bears was that. But if I do, I'll let y'all know. And then I grew up with the Care Bear that I just showed y'all with the little rainbow on the stomach. But I don't know what that one is neither. But when I figure it out, I will definitely show you guys. Okay, so I'm gonna lean this down a little bit. Okay, this looks awkward. Hold up. Okay, let me just lift it. I put y'all on the box. Okay, this position is better. Sometimes my vlogs so you gonna see me in disarray positions because I'm trying to figure out which one works better. But today, right now, I'm gonna show y'all what we're gonna be working with, the little draft. Okay, so here we go. I put it on the table, but I don't know if I can get it in the position to where y'all can see. Let me try. My vlogs are never in really too much order, but it wouldn't be a vlog if everything was in order, right? Okay. Oh, that's actually a perfect angle. Yes, perfect. Okay, now I can go over these materials a lot better. Okay, so this is the Octoplushie. This is my second one. The first one I got, I made a anime version. I'm gonna have to show y'all later, but this is my plushie. This is the side where the Care Bear is gonna go on, and then flip it, and then this is where Grumpy's gonna go. What side Grumpy's gonna be designed on. And I think this is really cute, and I'm really glad that I got this. I actually got this at a thrift store for 99 cents. Can you believe that? Got it at City Thrift, so it's gonna be important. So it's gonna be important for if you do this to make sure you have an octopus. It doesn't really matter where you get it from. Okay, I guess we'll do these. Okay, this is the cotton. This is what's gonna be used for the clouds in the design. Um, I didn't really get the bag of cotton, but I'll show y'all later what the bag of cotton is. You can know what cotton it is. I got this from Walmart, and it's very good for like plushies. Like if you're doing like cloud lights and stuff, that's what it's good for. That's what I use this for. So I made me some clouds. Sadly, I couldn't get that video tutorial out, but I still do got like the clouds, the lights. But once I put them up, I'm probably gonna post it in a community tab or something. Cause I'm gonna leave the community tab open like with the recipe and stuff, and I'm gonna probably ask y'all what y'all like to see like clouds lights being put up, or y'all like a tutorial on how to make the clouds with the lights in them. Cause I can very much do that. You know, it's up to y'all. Y'all on the floor. Okay. Anyway, sidetrack. Okay. Um, this is the thread. I took some of these threads out, but you can get it at Bargain Hunt. I got it for like $2.50. And then there's a sewing set. Some of the sewing set materials are out, and it's $5 at Bargain Hunt. It comes with a lot of the sewing materials, but I'm only going to be using 3 of the sewing materials. That's in here. Okay. This is the thread. Okay, I got yellow, and then I got green, and I got red. I got these from the library. So I was actually working on sewing the bag, which I still need to do. But I have the bag, so I can show y'all the bag. I made it my official sewing bag now. Okay, so this is the bag. I made me some little flowers and some little rainbows. And I actually really enjoyed doing this and trying the project because I actually really like to sew. Yeah, I got a little sewing box. Okay. Like I said, these are the thread. I got blue, got orange, I got green, I got yellow, and then I got red. These are the colors that's going to be used for the rainbow on the cheer side, the Octoplushie. This is going to be used for the cheer and the grumpy side of the Octoplushie, but mainly the grumpy side of the Octoplushie. Okay. These are what came within my sewing kit that we're also going to be using. These are scissors, but they're sewing scissors. They're used to cut through fabric and material, and also used to cut through thread, which we're going to be using today. I said 3, I meant 4. I keep on forgetting what the name of it is. I'm still a beginner in learning some of these materials. This is a needle threader. It's basically going to help put the cutting in place as I'm doing the design and holding it in place as I sew it in. That's what these are going to be for. To hold the cutting down and hold it in place so I don't lose track of it. And then this is a whoopee cushion for the needle. It came with the sewing set and it's so cute. Even got a little pepper on it and it's a little tomato or tomato, however you prefer to say it. And one of my needles is already in it. Let's see. So I just kept it sticked in there. It's to hold your needles so you won't lose track of them. And then I've used this in a video before when I was doing my dress. This is liquid adhesive. This is going to be the glue that's going to be used to probably like glue the clouds down as I'm like sewing it. And of course I got this from Dollar Tree. I think I said in an earlier video, but I'll repeat it again. Okay, now that all the materials are introduced, gotta go check up on this egg. I really hope that the yolk stays in there, because that's gonna be really the hard part of this. It's keeping the egg yolk in there. Okay. Like I said, disclaimer, make sure you're not doing this by yourself. If you are a younger child, make sure you have a parent with you. Okay, this seems like it's good enough. It seems like it's really hard egg. Woo! Woo! Seems like it's really hard too. Okay, I'm gonna cut this off. Okay. I'm gonna hold on to this egg. I might go ahead and let it sit for a little while it's cooling down. Okay, so the next thing is, which everybody should know when they're boiling their eggs, but everybody does not know. The next step is afterwards. What we're gonna do is we're gonna get a small bowl and prepare an ice bath. But it's a certain way you gotta do this ice bath though. That's why I got the recipe book. I went off the book on the first part, but as far as everything else, we're doing great, guys. We're doing great. Okay, so take this bowl. Okay. Basically, how you prepare an ice bath is you take your bowl, cut the water on. Make sure you cut on cold water. Do not cut on hot. Okay. You put the bowl to the side. And I'm going to go scoop me some ice. A little ice scooper we got. You just want to scoop enough or get enough ice to where you can have a nice ice bath for your eggs. Because the water's got to be cold. And the reason why is because it'll be easier to peel off. I feel like I sound extra loud, but I probably don't. Okay. Put your bowl in your water. Pour your ice in there. Sometimes you have to pour a little bit more. So I'm going to go get me another scoop. Because what you want the ice to kind of like completely be covered on top of the water. That's what you want. Which is why I said you may have to get some more ice for this part. But it's important because it keeps your egg cooled down. And like I said, I'll leave the egg in the water for a minute and give it some extra time to cook too. So one more thing of ice and then I think that'll be good. Okay, that looks good. All right, we'll get the rest of this ice. Okay, I'm gonna show y'all how the ice bath's supposed to look real quick. I'm gonna try to anyway. Hold on. Trying to move it to where y'all can see. Sometimes seeing is better. You see how y'all see how there's a lot of ice on top? That's what you want when you're making an ice bath when it comes to boiled eggs and when it comes to this recipe. That's what you want. Okay. Now let's see. Okay, I gotta transfer the egg into the ice bath. I'm gonna go back and get the egg. Okay, this is the egg. I'm gonna transfer the egg to the bath. I don't know if you guys can see it. Kind of a person who believes in seeing. Okay. Then it says within the first 5 minutes. Then it says peel the eggshell within the first 5 minutes to make it easier to remove. Okay, so within the first 5 minutes, we're going to be peeling the egg. We're going to be peeling the eggshell. So I'm gonna let it sit for about like 5 minutes in there, and then we can come back and do the rest of the process. Let me pour this water out first, so you know what? I might need this water though. I ain't gonna use all of it though. I might need some of this water though. I'm probably gonna boil it a little bit again, but I'm gonna let it sit for later. When we pour the water in there, I'll already have some water to basically have heat up and start. Sorry guys, it can be tricky. But anyway, until then, we're gonna leave it in there for 5 minutes, and we're gonna hope for the best, you guys. We really are gonna hope for the best with this recipe because, like I said, I wanted to try it, and I was like, it's a good time. I got a text message. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back, you guys. I'm actually super excited. I'm really hyped for this idea. I had to cut the lamp off though because I already got the big light on. I don't want too much light, but I'm really excited for this idea. I'm excited. Okay, which is why I did this. Because sometimes I had to relax myself when I get too excited. But anyway, the timer. Let's see. 5 minutes. 5 minutes. Okay, my timer is set for 5 minutes, so I got 5 minutes to try to to try to kind of do this, which is interesting because it's kind of like a time limit thing. But anyway, so we're going to be starting off with Cheers side first, which is this one. Excited. Okay, so first things first is we're going to try to make the rainbow. So one thing I'm debating on is which type of yarn do I use for this rainbow, because I got two different reds. I get this red and I get this one. But I'm probably going to make sure that it's thin just so it won't conflict with this one, because this one's back up just in case this runs out. So I'm going to put y'all right here for a minute. I'm not going to show y'all the whole sewing process, but part of the sewing process. Put y'all up here on this box and then move y'all down a little bit. Still trying to learn camera angles. Okay, this looks better. This looks better. Okay. We got 3 minutes left already. Okay, so basically I'm going to give y'all the rundown on what I'm going to do. Hopefully I have enough time to do this within 5 minutes, but it's already 3 minutes left. So basically I'm going to be taking the needle out of this plush, basically putting the thread on the needle and then threading it in the top of his head is what I'm going to be doing. Hold on, you guys. I'll come back a little later. Okay, guys, I'm back. Sorry about that. My sister had called me. And we was just checking in with each other. But anyway, I already kind of did the egg already. So, egg, it's done. When you first take it out, I'll let you know it's gonna be really cold, and even now it's still cold to touch because the ice bath. But hopefully the yolk stays in when I do this next part. But I ain't gonna do it yet. But currently I got my noodles already in the bowl so I can put it in early. And I got the water boiling enough so I can pour the plan is to take this water, which I already saved. I'm just reboiling it. That's why I want to save it. And put it in the pot and then put something on top of it to let it like cook for, cover up for 3 minutes, and then I can remove the cover, put the toppings and stuff on there, which I'm probably gonna do later on the side so that it won't spoil the setup. But you get the point. Probably gonna put the flavoring packet in there with the water, so we already have the flavor in it. But I think it should be done. Okay. Yeah, this looks boiled. You know it's boiling when you see bubbles. The water's gonna boil quick enough. I wanted y'all to try to see this pour. Cause I'm trying to work on angles, y'all. Like I really am. One thing about me is I kind of suck at angles. It's okay. Everybody's always learning something. Okay, now. Okay, this is perfect. Perfect. Okay, I still got the book in my hand, so I'm still using the book. But okay, so it's cut off. So what I'm basically going to do is I'm gonna pour the broth into the boiling water, so that way the noodle already be in there. It's the chicken seasoning broth, so that way the chicken seasoning can soak in the noodles. You see, this is chicken. Put it in the broth. I'm gonna take this big spoon from earlier, and I'm gonna just stir the broth That way, since the water already boiling, then the broth and flavor will be in there. Don't take long. Let's stir it for like a few minutes. Back. Okay, so I got the water. Okay, this is where you need to be careful because you don't want to pour too much water to where you have too much of an issue to pick up the noodles. I'm probably going to use this as a cover instead of a bowl, but we'll see. I just need a big enough to fit, and I'm just going to pour the water in there. When you pour it, you want it to be enough to cover the noodles, but you don't want it to be overwhelmingly flowing. If that makes sense. And then I'm gonna put this on here. Oh, it's perfect. Okay. Let me put more broth water in there. And this is gonna basically stay sitting here for like 3 minutes, and then I'm gonna go in later and add my jalapenos and my turkey breast and the egg that I just made. I'm probably gonna put that over here, but that part is done. I feel like this broth will make like a good soup. I'm not gonna lie, I don't want to raise the broth, so I'm probably gonna drink a little bit of it. Just to see how it tastes during the video. Because you know how sometimes you have fresh broth and it be so good that you just want to savor it. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna try. Okay, so fold this. This is the egg. It's still gonna be cold to touch, and when you take it out, it's gonna be really cold. But we'll know if it worked. Got the egg. I'm gonna lay it right here. Okay. I'm probably gonna place the egg in there with the spoon. Okay. I'm just getting all my toppings assembled to the other side. I'm gonna take the book with me because at this point I don't need it anymore. Like I said, I will make sure to do my best to make sure to remember by the time this video is posted to put the recipe in the community tab. And also I'm probably gonna do a vote later on today to see if y'all would like a DIY video of how to make the little clouds to put up in your room with the lights and stuff, because I made the clouds. I just gotta put the little lights in there. So yeah. I got the broth right here. I wanted to drink the broth, so. But I saved the recipe. Ugh, my phone. I gotta re-angle this camera again. I'm probably gonna use. No, I know I'm gonna use the flour here. I like a bookmarker to save this recipe, so I can remember to post it to you guys later. Remember to post it later so you guys can see it. Yeah. Once again, you can get this cooking anime book from Five Below. That's where I got it. I forgot how much it costs, so don't get me lying. They got all different types of anime recipes. They said they got 50. They got desserts as well as a few drinks in the bag. So yeah, you can get you this cooking anime book from Five Below, and it's one first time trying the recipes so far. I've been enjoying it. Let me set my timer for 3 minutes. I might leave it in there for an extra minute. Okay, timer set on 3 minutes. Okay. So, like I said, back to the sewing business. Sorry if there's a lot of interruptions as far as text messaging, calling, going backwards and forwards with cooking. I just was hungry, had appetite, and I was like, I'm making one of these recipes today. And I wanted to check in on my sister, and my sister wants to check in on me too. So it's probably gonna be a lot of texting and calling backwards and forwards a few times in this video, because me and my sister, we both like to check up on each other and make sure that we're both good. Okay, now back to the business with the rainbow. Like I said, I'm going to be sewing from this direction. Um, I think that the red is supposed to go first. Double check. Yeah, the red one will be what's going first. So I was right. Okay, so I'm gonna have my scissors rail as well. I'm gonna be using this fabric first. If I had more of this, then I would probably leave it thick, but I don't. So probably not gonna leave it thick. So that way it won't look out of proportion. If that makes sense. I have to keep looking back for references. So I'm gonna take a string from this. Take a string from this. I've been recording for years and I still gotta work on camera angles. Oh hey Morris! My dog decided he wanted to come in and see what's going on. I hear his little feet. He's like, what's going on up here? I can't with him sometimes though. Yeah, you let the thread just a little bit so you can get it a little moist, and you put your needle. Sometimes this may take time. You put your needle through the thread, and you pull from the thread. Oops. Hold on, I'm trying to get a string from this. I might just use the other thread because this is taking a lot more time than I expected. Use this one. Okay, so it's good with this. I'm rolling it out. Or sometimes you can hold and let it roll on its own. Like this. I'm rolling out how much I think I need. And then I'm cutting it with the scissors. And then what you do next is that's why you need a plushie. Because my thread kept falling and I was trying to get it go. It keeps it in place while you're sewing while you're working. And then I just put the thread through. Sometimes it's hard to get it through the first few times. Okay, once you get your thread through, like this. Okay, I'm gonna show y'all this real quick. Then I'm gonna go check. Okay, so once y'all get your thread through, you pull up from the last end point. You pull up, and then you take the other thread that you already have. You can keep it dangling a little bit at the bottom. Okay. Make sure that your threads are centered at the top. This is very important because when you're sewing, you want to make sure that everything is centered to the best of your ability. Might pull it open a little bit. Okay, I take the two end pieces and I loop it through, and then I have this, and then I just loop it through once again, and I pull it until I get a little knot. Sometimes you have to hold it. Hold the other part under the knot. I don't know if y'all can see under the knot, and just pull it so it'll stay in place. Now me, I like to tie another knot. So I'm gonna tie another knot. So and there you have it. It's done. Now we're gonna do our best to sew it in. No. I may be moving this plushie around a little lot. And then you just stick it through and you pull it in wherever the knot you made it stops right there. So what I said, having your knots is important. It gives you a idea of a stopping point. If it looks like that, like this, it's okay. But I'm just showing y'all this. This is like how I'm sewing it so far. I'm not gonna show y'all the whole sewing process because then that would take too long. Sometimes if the needle gets stuck. Now disclaimer, I do this. Okay? Everybody can't do this. And if you're a child, make sure you have a parent with you when you're sewing. I do not give children permission to do this. Okay? This is just how I sew. Because sometimes the needle gets stuck and you can just pull it. Do your best to just pull it up. But for me, I just put my teeth on the needle and just push it up a little bit. But when you put your teeth on the needle, for those who are older and you can't fully pull up the needle, hold your teeth like this and lock the jaw. And make sure the needle is not touching your tongue when you do it, and just pull it up. That's all. But anybody that may be younger watching this, make sure you talk to your parents when it comes to this sewing part, okay? I'm not granting everyone or anybody permission to do this. This is just how I get the needle to come through. And I'm just going to make the rainbow as long as I would like it. Okay. And you see, got our first section together of this rainbow. And then I just take it along back like so. It got stuck on the arm, but that's okay. Take it along back like so. And then I just keep on continuing from the loose ends over the ends that I feel like are too loose and need some more sewing. Hold on a minute. I'll be right back, guys. Alright, I'm back. But I'm probably going to be back for a short while. I think my sister's going to call me back. But I did it. And now it's time for the reveal. Oh, hold on 1 second. Okay, guys. I was trying to show y'all real quick. But like I said, my sister may call back. But I'm back now. Like I said, maybe a bit of calling and texting forth in this video. But we still gonna get it done. Okay, here goes the noodles. They still a little warm. Here we go. Y'all ready? Wait a minute. Look at that. We did it. Woo! Look at that. I can't too much show it, but look at that. Even the eggs, they're still perfectly in the middle while it's cooked. See, look. So the method did work. Put jalapeno peppers and some turkey. Um, that broth that I did save, that said I was gonna drink. I didn't drink all of it, but I did pour some on top of it because apparently when I did it, it's nearly soaked all of it up. So I had to put some more on top of it. So it's a good thing I did save that broth. So if you're doing this, make sure that you save the little seasoning pack in the water that you boiled in a separate cup or something to save it, so you can just pour some more on top. Okay. I'll be back. I'm finna go set this down real quick. Okay, I had to set the bowl down first, y'all. This may be a really long video, but I didn't do nothing the whole time while I was talking to my sister on the phone. Okay, so I got it kind of set up a little traditional with the little chopsticks on the side right here. I'm excited to try these noodles. These are the ones. Ponyo. These ones compared to these ones. And it actually didn't turn out bad. I didn't have any scallions. And the soft boiled egg, it turned out perfect. And the ham for the turkey for the substitute, it still turned out good and it still looked good. So I'm overall happy with this result. Now it's gonna be trying it. And I'm gonna show y'all the little sewing that I did before I try this because I'm gonna have to come back. I know it's a lot backwards and forwards. I apologize because I'm gonna have to come back after I finish this wonderful meal. I'm gonna do a taste test for y'all so I can go back to resuming on my project. But this is what we have so far. We have one color of rainbow finished, and it looks really good so far. And I can still flip it over, and it still be on there. So we're doing good, guys. We're doing good. Now, for the moment I and you all have been waiting for is the taste test. Okay. Grab a noodle. Mmm. Actually really soft and really, really chewy. I'm surprised. Hold on one second. Okay, I'm back. Whew. My dad just came in. Okay, it's a little too high. Okay, it's good enough. But that's what I say. The noodles are soft. I'm gonna try it with the jalapeno. Like when I say they're soft, they're like really soft. That's good jalapeno. I'll try a little piece of meat. I like to try stuff by bits, so right, I can get a view of everything. Jalapeno, it just adds crease and spice to it. It is with the turkey. Turkey balances out really good with the noodles, and it gives you a nice new flavor. And although it's not ham, turkey is a good substitute for it. And it's actually still really good. Now, the boiled eggs that I've been trying to boil for a while. Now, try to break it though. Yes, I'm breaking it with the chopstick. It's still a little tricky on me learning how to do it, but. And then we're gonna try to broth separately on its own. Put some noodles on top of here. Itadakimasu. It's like really good with the egg too. They're good with everything. The meat, the egg, and the jalapenos. I just put them on there because I like spicy. Originally the book they had scallions. I'm gonna try the little broth. This broth is really good. This broth has a rich, kind of like creamy chicken like flavor. Try one more time. And it actually legit tastes like, it actually, to me, it tastes legit like a broth or a soup. So, if you would like to try this recipe, I recommend it. It's a 10 out of 10, and I say go for it. Like I said, I'm gonna post it in the community tab later, along with the vote on the tutorial. But I'm finna finish eating this, and then we're gonna continue to get started on the rest of the colors. And stay tuned for the next one. Hello, YouTubers. I'm back. I just got done eating. So, it's the deal. I've decided I'm gonna make 2 parts. Okay. This one be like an hour long. I'm trying to say that's the time. So, I'm gonna wrap this up. Hope y'all enjoyed the cooking of Ponyo's ham ramen. Again, you can get the bookstore at Five Below. And I see you guys on the next part, where we're gonna be showing more colors of the rainbow, and then we're probably gonna be adding little features, and then we're gonna get to the side that requires the least amount of sewing, which is Grumpy side. So I'll see you guys there. Bye.